My name is Matt, and I used to be a tour guide. You ever see those red buses that drive around the city? I was that guy. And if you were ever to take one of those tours and you were to ask them about their training process for the tour guides, they'll tell you that we pride ourselves on our historical accuracy. And that is not true at all. That is a complete fabrication. I had one tour in particular where a coworker had pulled me aside and she said to me, she said, "Hey, you have this big group coming up. I don't know if your boss told you about this, but here's what you need to prepare for." And I said, "It's fine, it's fine. I do this all day. It's fine." And she's like, "No, you need to brush up on your French." And I'm just like, no, I don't. What are you talking about? And she's like, "Whatever, man." So I get on the bus, and it turns out that we have been privately chartered by a group of Asian Canadian tourists. And that's fine. It's just a slightly more packed bus than usual. And what happened was there was a lot of traffic that day. I don't know if there was an event. I don't know what was going on. But whenever I would have, an extended stoplight or something like that, I would bust out a really crappy joke. I would say something about pirates and kind of get, just kind of lighten the mood a little bit. It never had anything to do with Philly. It never had anything to do with tourism. I am a bullshit artist at best. And none of them got it. None of them had any idea what I was talking about. English was their third language, and they hadn't quite figured out some of the nuances of speaking. So by the end of the tour, it runs about an hour and a half. I'm like sweating, and I'm just like, man, I can't get through these people. And we are riding through Old City, and we hit a stoplight. And not only am I out of jokes, it wouldn't matter if I weren't, because these people are not receptive at all. So I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I gotta think of something, oh boy. And so, I look across the Delaware River, and I see New Jersey, and I look behind me, and I see the Benjamin Franklin Bridge, and I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking, and this light will not change. I swear to God, we stayed at that light for like 2 minutes. It was nuts. And I had to think of something. I couldn't just stand there and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do. So I said, look behind us, ladies and gentlemen, and you will see the wonderful Benjamin Franklin Bridge. Now, this is a fine piece of Philadelphia construction, and there's a bit of a story behind it. You see, in the year 1723, Benjamin Franklin came south from Boston for a fresh start in a new city. He was escaping indentured servitude from his older brother, and he needed a place to be. You are laughing. That part's actually true. And this part is not. And so he came down south, and he took a look to his left, and he took a look to his right, and he said, oh shit, I'm in New Jersey. And he jumped in the river, and he swam, not to get to Philly, but to get out of New Jersey. And the Benjamin Franklin Bridge is built over the stretch of river that he swam to get here. And these tourists thought I was dead serious. I am smiling, I'm laughing, I'm using my best sarcasm voice, they don't get it. And so now there's about 40 Asian Canadian people running around Toronto or somewhere just like telling the story of that time Benjamin Franklin really wanted to get out of New Jersey.